Hi everyone, my name is DTD, and welcome back to Doki Salvation Remake, Part 13. A lot of things happened in the last episode, but the most notable thing that happened was that Monica was finally reset, which means, and I think so, I don't know for certain, I believe that she has lost most, if not all, of her memories, which obviously is not a good thing, and hopefully she'll get them back. But as for how this will impact the other members, we have yet to see. But anyway, if you guys are ready for this episode, let's just dive right on in. We arrived in the hospital waiting area. As Sayori and I help Monica to a nearby chair, though, she stops us both. Monica? What's wrong? What? Uh, Monica only stutters. Right, I should have gotten you checked in right away. Monica grabs Sayori's blazer. I'm fine. But all the stuff you said, do you remember? No, I don't. Who? Who are you? Sayori! I'm Sayori! I told you to promise me that you wouldn't forget. You can't! Jeez, just how much did she forget? It all happened way too fast. All I could gather from Sayori's panicked screams was that Monica was sick and losing her memory. It's pretty concerning seeing her this way, considering she was pretty alright the past few days. Sayori, Monica continues to stutter and says random, incoherent sentences. Sayori rushes off to find a doctor without saying another word. Monica? Who's Monica? Oh man, she's worse than I thought. I look over down the hall and notice Sayori trying to grab the attention of a random doctor. I can't hear what they're saying, but both their body language says enough. After I can assume was a lot of convincing, the doctor motions for me to take Monica over to a screening area of sorts. I place Monica's arm over my shoulder and help her walk. I'm fine. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just get the doctor to help you out, alright? About 45 minutes or so go by as the doctor takes time to evaluate Monica. Sayori never left her side the entire time, and I can't help but really admire that. The door swings open and Sayori walks out. Hey. How is she? Well, the doctor says she's having something global amnesia? Whatever it's called. It's only temporary and caused by highly stressful stuff. Oh. Well, suddenly it all makes sense. And temporary too. That's great. Yeah, the doctor said we can go home and help her jog her memory. She should be okay. Great to hear. So, where is she? The doctor is just finishing up some stuff. She'll be out in a bit. Monica suddenly comes out of the room. Hey, Monica. Oh, right. You're, Sayori. Yeah, that's me. Oh, I gotta fix something. Stupid cords. I have too many of them. Here we go. Sayori hugs Monica tightly. Saya, I hurt you, didn't I? Don't focus on that now. I'm just glad you're okay. I'm okay. And you're DTD. Sayori's boyfriend? Oh, well, I gotcha. A joke. That's a wonderful sign. I'd like to go home. Being here makes me nervous. Sayori and I share a concerned glance. We'll go to my house. I want to make sure you're okay. Just promise me you'll let us know if you need to come back here, okay? Are you sure? I want Monica to be as comfortable as possible. I'll do what she says. Thanks. Alright, we can call a cab or something. Sayori and I interlock our arms with Monica's and help her walk out of the hospital. I try my best to keep my eyes forward, watching where I'm going, but I'll occasionally glance at her. Her eyes seem so lost and yet strangely relaxed and content. Interesting. Black screen. Night has fallen as we make our way to Sayori's. The cab dropped us off a short ways away from her house. All the while, we're asking Monica various questions, trying to get her memory back. We've asked her about her favorite hobbies, what instrument she plays, stuff like that. And from what I can tell, she's slowly starting to remember. She responds to instrument questions confidently, but isn't able to respond to questions that are more personal to her. We carefully walk Monica inside and sit her down on the couch. We made it. How are you feeling? A little better. Thank you. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Uh, I remember feeling sad. Why was I sad? Sayori, we wanted to make a club together, right? That's right. You and I met for the first time and we wanted to make a club. That's right. Our club. I messed it all up, didn't I? No, we're all back together. We're all still together. That's wonderful to hear. I just can't shake this thought in my brain. I hurt you, didn't I? Sayori? Don't focus on that now. I just want to know if you're feeling okay. You really scared me earlier, talking about memory loss and stuff. Do you still remember me? Yeah, I think I do. You're Sayori, vice president of the literature club. I'm trying to understand why. Why what? It's, I don't know. It's okay. You don't have to talk about that. I just want you to feel comfortable. That's just it. I don't think I can be comfortable until I understand this. Um, can I ask what you're talking about? Is this about the fight you guys had? I remember I said some pretty mean things to Sayori. Out of jealousy or fear, I don't know. I can't really think of any other reason that makes sense. I already told you that we'll work together on that. You don't have to feel guilty anymore. You only did what you felt you had to do, and that's okay. You're still my friend. You remember that too, right? Yeah, of course. I still just feel lost, confused. I'm struggling to remember who I am. You're the president of the literature club. I already told. I mean, as a person. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You're Monica, my best friend, a leader, a role model. We all joined the club because of you. You wanted to create a place where we could all share our passion for literature. Right. That does sound familiar. But why can't I remember? You went through some difficult times, and I think your memories just got a little mixed up. But don't worry, we're all here for you. We'll help you remember everything. Even after what I told you, you're still willing to be my friend? What did you tell her? I tried to hide the concern in my voice, but I don't think I did a great job. That doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what happens right now. Monica, look at me. I forgive you for everything. I'm still gonna need time to work through it all and to trust you again. But you're still my best friend. Nothing you do or say is going to change that. I don't fully understand why you did what you did, but that's okay. I'm willing to work with you if you can work with me. Sari reaches her hand out to Monica. She smiles and accepts, grasping her hand softly. You're right. I'm sorry. I got a little tense there. It's okay, I understand. I'd probably be concerned too if I were in your position. I was not the greatest friend to Sayori. and I'm struggling to remember why. It feels like I've lost something, though. Something near and dear to me. But I also feel relieved. Like an inexplicable amount of weight has been lifted off my shoulders. It feels really nice. That's true. I can see in your eyes. Your face even seems brighter. Maybe this was a good thing. Maybe. Hey, I just remembered something. I already apologized to everyone, right? I remember feeling afraid, feeling scared to confront you guys and be honest with myself. And I made a promise to make things right. Monika's eyes seemed to light up, starting with our new festival on Monday. Yeah, I remember now. It's okay to take a break, Monica. You don't have to do this for us. No, I can't. I have to fix this. I have to fix. Monica suddenly slumps over in her couch. Ah, no, not again! Monica! Oh, wait. Sorry, and I get closer to her. Oh. She doesn't look like she's in pain anymore. In fact, I think she's sound asleep. Whatever it is that she was going through, I think she's finally gotten some relief from that. Maka snores softly, her face now looking as relaxed as it ever could. Sari kneels down and brushes away Maka's bangs from her face. Eh, her hands. Maka's hands have a few scars, some old and some new. It's okay, Mani. You can rest now. Sari opens up one of the cabinets next to the TV and pulls out a spare blanket. He gently covers her up and removes her bow from her head. Come on, DTD, let's let her rest. We'll make some dinner for her, too. Okay, I'll help. You still feeling up for that mac and cheese? That sounds perfect. Let's get going. I think we have some in the cabinet. I don't mind running over to the store to get some either. Okay, it's probably safer to do that just in case I don't have any. I think so too. I'll be right back then. Black screen. Okay, Act 4 Salvation. Thank you. Alright. Sari and I finished making dinner and eat together. Sari's telling me about her past with Monica in more detail than ever. For the most parts, my hunches were correct. It's nice to know how close they really were. But it only seems to raise the question, what did Monica say to you? Ah, that was delicious. Yeah, I'm stuffed. Sari glances over to Monica, who is still sleeping soundly on the couch. You're really worried about her, huh? Yeah, I understand. What were you saying earlier, though? About what Monica was telling you before she fainted? Oh, it was stuff like, I'm losing myself and I'm going to disappear. The world can forget me. Jeez, and she doesn't remember saying any of that? She shakes her head. It could be possible she was just having a panic attack. That was my theory too. I also wanted to ask, what was it that Monica told you or did that she feels so bad about? I feel like I'd be hurting Monica if I told you. Oh, it's personal? Sorry, I didn't know. I want to assume, but I guess I got worried, seeing as how awkward things got between you two. At the very least, I was kind of thinking she might have said something that really hurted you. Hurted? She did. What? I don't want to tell you because that's only going to make her feel worse. It has nothing to do with you, I promise. But, BTD, I already said it earlier. I forgive her for what she did. She already apologized to me. But I also don't want to lie to you and say everything is fixed now. Monica was only doing what she did to protect herself, I'm sure of it. She didn't mean any harm by it. She's still my friend. At this point, it seems like Sayori's now talking to herself. So, at least tell me this. Did she hurt you mentally? I don't think so. You know how I can be. I take things way harder than most people because of how selfish I am. She broke my trust, that much is true, and to get it back, it's going to take some time. But it was never anything big enough to ruin my friendship with her. The positives outweigh the negatives. I look down at the table and think about her words for a moment. It's hard to figure out exactly what was said, but if it wasn't bad enough to end a true friendship, then maybe it was just another fight that friends can sometimes have. So, kind of like our fight. Huh. I guess so. I really admire that about you. Eh? Admire what? Your willingness to put your friendship above all other things. I feel like I would have cut off all contact if I was hurt by someone. You didn't cut contact off with me, though. That's because you're special, and you never really hurt me. We just misunderstood each other for a while. Yeah, I guess we did. Uh, the two of us turn our attention towards Monica, who sounds like she's waking up. We both get up from our chairs and walk over to the couch she's on. Huh? Where am I? She looks so different without her bow on. Her head almost looks lopsided. Oh yeah, Sayori's house. Well, that nap probably killed my sleeping schedule. How are you feeling, Monica? Better? I'm not sure why, but that was the best sleep I've had in ages. What kind of sleep magic did you put into these couches, Sayori? I'm glad to hear that. Monica doesn't look to be as confused as she was a few hours ago. How's your memory? Are things still hazy? A little. I definitely remember a bit more now. Some bad, some good. That's still wonderful to hear, regardless. What about mac and cheese? Uh, um, what? You haven't forgot about our mac and cheese, right? Oh, how could I? Sorry, I don't know why I asked it like that. Sorry, I must be rubbing off on you. We aren't that close, Monica. Don't be silly. What? What? Monica and I stare at Sayori as she giggles herself silly. Um, anyways, we made some mac and cheese for you. Would you like some? Oh, really? I'd love to. I'm so hungry. Do you want to change out of your uniform? I have a spare set of clothing my mom wouldn't mind giving you. Oh, well, not if it's too much trouble. Of course not. I don't want to be feeling stuffy while you eat. Stuffy? She's gone. You know, I've never seen you without a bow. What do you mean? Maka reaches over and touches the back of her head. Huh? Wait, where is it? Sorry, I removed it right after you fell asleep. Don't worry. I guess I'm not used to my friends seeing me without my bow. It's a bit embarrassing. Hey, no worries. You're still Monica, bow or bowless. That's a funny way of putting it. Hello, I would like to order my Monica bowless. Yeah, that was awful. Um, you're okay, right? Yeah, sorry. I guess I'm just trying to lighten the mood. I wish I could explain what happened, but I don't even know myself. Well, cracking jokes, no matter how terrible, is a good sign that you're recovering. At least I think so. You're probably right. Do you think you had a panic attack or something? Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm sorry I scared you guys. It feels like I've been all over the place lately. I just remember I even tried to make you think Sayori wasn't worth loving. Whoa, 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 whoa. When did you tell me that? You know, when I told you that Sayori's depression isn't going to go away and she might not want to be helped? You meant it as that? Monica, I never even took it that way. I thought you were just giving me advice. Why would you make it seem like Sayori wasn't worth loving? Your memories must be getting mixed up again. You never took it that way? No. You might really be blaming yourself for a lot of things that you didn't even do or say. Even though it was a bit of a hard pill to swallow. You weren't wrong, it did lead to a lot of doubts. But we're working through that now. And some of that is thanks to you. I see. Well, I'm glad that you didn't take it the wrong way. I'm awful at confrontation, so maybe I look back on it negatively when it wasn't really anything bad. Do you think it's the same way with what you said to Sayori? No, unfortunately, I remember that one clear as crystal. And that's probably why I assumed what I told you was bad too. Can I know what you said? I won't get mad or anything. I promise. Sayori said she forgives you, so I have no reason to get mad on her behalf. Yeah, I think as someone who really cares about her, you have a right to know. On that day, a few months ago now, Sayori was feeling down for reasons that you might not have known at the time. She was sad after seeing you get close with Natsuki, and her depression made her feel bad for feeling sad in the first place. Monica pauses for a little while. I'm sorry. This is actually difficult to remember. It feels pretty hazy. I remember feeling frustrated and scared, but I don't know why. I also remember telling her that. Telling her what? I told her that you had feelings for someone else, and that going for you would have been a waste of her time. And then, at the hospital, I told Sayori about how sad she made everyone by doing what she did. It's like I was willing to make her feel more guilty than she already did, even though I was probably just being honest with my feelings. So, you spoke for me. You're the reason why Sayori doubted me when I told her I loved her? And then you went and followed that up after she attempted you know what? I'm sorry, DTD. I look away from Monica for a moment, trying to process my thoughts. Jeez. I mean, yeah, that does hurt to hear. But I find it difficult to believe that you did that to willingly hurt her. It's kind of aggravating that you did these things to her, to be kind of honest with you. But no, you couldn't have been the reason Sayori had her doubts. Her depression really twisted things up. What you said wasn't right, but I don't think I should blame you for Sayori's doubts. And Sayori forgives you, so I can't really say anything else here. I'm also guilty of saying things that probably weren't the best things to say in hindsight. But I also feel responsible for what happened. I never once thought my words could have hurt her to the point of... Monica. Huh? There are so many factors that could have caused this. None of this is your fault. None of us could have known. It's that simple. I doubted myself and my own actions for a long time too. Hell, I still do. But at the end of the day, she's still here with us. And like I said, she forgives you because she wants nothing more than to see her best friend happy. Does she? Absolutely. While you were sleeping, all she talked about was you. In these past few months, she's always been worrying about you, wondering if everything was wrong, always making sure you're okay, even from the sidelines. It's hard to remember the night she nearly died. I only remember a really heavy, sinking feeling. But you didn't do... Hey, it's okay. I understand how you're feeling. I sometimes think about what could have happened if I didn't wake up that night. But I've learned it's not worth thinking about what could have been. It's better to focus on the present. And like I said before, you two have a lot to work through. But I fully believe you guys can become great friends again. Just like you believed in us. I'm glad you think so. It's really nice to hear that. And how are you and Sayori? I know you told me about her date with her the other week. Did you have any more? Yeah, after our picnic, I took her out to the beach. Oh, how romantic. Did you guys kiss yet? Listen, isn't that a bit personal? Sorry, I can't help but be curious. Well, if you must know... Not yet. We've gotten close, but we haven't felt ready for it. That's adorable. You'll both know when you're ready for it. Maybe it would be better if Sayori was the one who initiated it? Oh. Oh, wait, hold on, that's Sayori's. Alright, which one of you were talking about me while I was gone? Guilty as charged. You must have taken responsibility by changing into my mom's clothes. I said that wrong, didn't I? Whatever. Sayori hands Monica a green hoodie and a pair of pants to change into. Thanks, Sayori. I'll be right back. A green outfit. A perfect choice for a president, huh? Yep, it's her favorite color after all. By the way, Monica told me about what she told you. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. You didn't get mad at her, did you? Well, I did get somewhat annoyed, but it seems kind of silly to get mad on your behalf over something you've forgiven her for. I can also see why this absolutely breaks your trust. Well, that and a few other things, but you don't need to hear those. I think Monica has been having an identity crisis. As you already know, she's a super perfectionist. Maybe back then she thought she was supposed to be doing things a certain way. Until she realized she was doing them wrong. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But we're here for her. And even if it's a bit upsetting that she told you those things, I think her guilt shows just how sorry she truly is. I think so too. Ooh, nice. Alright, I'm ready to eat. I'm starving. I'll heat up some of the mac and cheese for you. Don't worry one bit. Sayori rushes over to the kitchen and begins to warm up the food from earlier. Ah, Sayori. You really are a wonderful friend. Black screen. Yeah, black screen. Topic! Da-da. I slowly open my eyes. Ah, nothing being like in a warm bed when it's cold outside. No alarms to wake me up. Although I do want to text Sayori. I think she let Monica stay overnight last night due to her fainting spell and all that. I lazily roll over and grab my phone from my nightstand. Good morning. Morning! Why is it so cold outside? It wasn't this cold yesterday. I think it's great. Only because I got a nice warm blanket to lie under. That's true. You should come over for some hot chocolate. I think this weather is perfect for it. Sounds like a plan. How's Monica feeling? Oh, she's fast asleep. I brought out some sheets and let her sleep on the couch. That's nice of you. Holy moly, you have to look outside right now! I place my phone down and crawl over to my window. Holy crap, it's snowing? I immediately open up the weather app on my phone. Sure enough, some cold front blew in last night, bringing snow along with it. My phone begins to ring. DTD! It's snowing! No, I just saw it. That's amazing. Snow at this time of year already? No wonder it's so cold this morning. I'm getting dressed right now. Meet you outside. You have to see this with me. Oh, geez, Sayori, I just got... Sayori hangs up. She sure sounded excited. I guess I don't really have a choice. Snow days. Whoa. A decent amount of snow is falling now, and it is way colder than yesterday. Ah! It's so cold! It's not that bad. You just wanted me to come and give you a hug, didn't you? Well, you're not gonna let me be cold, are you? I am. Heh, meanie. Even after I let you be my cuddle buddy. Was that ever established? Alright, fine. Come here. No, you lost your chance earlier. Darn. Anyway, look at that snow. Wow. Truly amazing. Stunning. Ah! Hug me already! I'm freezing! I chuckle as I bask in the spoils of my victory over her. I hug Sayori from the side and hold her tightly. Jeez, Sayori. Do you not have a shirt underneath? Hey, no looking down my sweater! Sorry. But No wonder you're cold. You should have worn your other sweater underneath. Why would I do that when I have you? I'm not always going to be around to keep you warm, dummy. That's when I'll wear double layers then. Touche. Sorry and I stroll side by side through the snow, relishing the delightful crunch beneath our feet. Do you want to come over for breakfast? My mom made pancakes. That sounds awesome. I'd love to. Say, Sayori, if you had to choose, would you pick pancakes or waffles? These kind of questions always put me on the spot. But I think I give the edge to waffles. I like when syrup gets inside the little squares and creates a little pocket of sugary goodness. Hey, now you're making me want waffles instead of pancakes. I was just curious. You're not going to say no to pancakes if they're available. I just like waffles better. This is why you're my best friend. Best friend. Right. With everything that happened yesterday, I feel like it would be a bad time to tell her now. She's focused on taking care of Monica, and that's understandable. Hello, we're back. Oops, I forgot Monica is still sleeping. Don't worry, I'm awake now. Jeez, it's a little cold in here. Yeah, look outside. Sorry opens up the front door to show the white wonderland that lays outside. Whoa, it's snowing? Okay, you can close the door now, or else you'll freeze up the entire room. He's right, Sayori. I don't want the house to get any colder than it already is. Sorry's mom calls from the kitchen. Sorry, Mom. How you feeling, Monica? Better? Yeah, I slept really well last night. Kind of surprised considering the nap I had taken a few hours before, but I'm not complaining. That's great to hear. Do you want to hang out later, Monica? Or go to the cafe or something? Oh, are you sure? Of course I'm sure. We haven't hung out in a long time. I think it could be nice. Darn. As messed up as it is to think, I would have liked to spend the day with Sayori. But I can't really get upset at that, considering how rocky their friendship is at the moment. I'd like for her to try and reconnect with Monica as much as she can. Well, alright, if you insist. I think it could be nice too. I hate to interrupt, but the pancakes are ready. Come on, guys, let's go eat. Black screen. So, where are you guys off to? We need to go back to Monica's place first so she can change. Then we're probably going to hang out at the cafe for a little bit. Sounds good. I'll probably just be here. Don't look so down, DTD. I won't be gone long. Hey, I'm not sad or anything. Don't say things like that, dummy. Don't become a tsundere, dude. Okay. Sari and Monica both wave goodbye and head off in another direction. Guess I'll just hang out at home for a while. Maybe do some homework or something. Come on, DTD. Don't get bummed out over not spending time with Sayori. They're just catching up. They need this. They've been through a lot, after all. I'm just anxious about telling her how I feel, that's all. I walk back to my house and decide to make myself a cup of hot cocoa. Ah, yes. I slump on my couch and head... This doesn't look like the interior design of the MC's house. Not just for the fact that it's a fan-made one, but it just looks off. It doesn't look like it would belong in this house. I slump on my couch and lay my head back. A TV remote lies within arm's reach, but I know nothing is going to interest me. Bored. Bored. Boring. Oh. My phone vibrates from my pocket. I pull it out and see a text message from Natsuki. Huh. I haven't texted Natsuki since the day we baked together. I wonder what she needs. Heyo! You busy? Not really. What's up? I don't know if you noticed, but it's freaking snowing outside. I mean, how could I not notice? It's pretty cool. Yeah, well, Yuri and I wanted to invite you, Sayori, and Monica to hang out. You down? Actually, Sayori and Monica are already hanging out with each other. I'm here by myself at home. Oh, bummer. Well, us three could still hang. You wanna? Sure. I can meet you guys somewhere? Come to the city. We'll meet up there. Sounds good. See you there. Well, there's the cure to my boredom. I quickly slip on some appropriate clothing and get ready to head outside. Black screen. I arrive on the city street where Natsuki told me to meet them. Sure enough, two familiar faces appear on the horizon and greet me from afar. Hey DTD, glad that you make it.
Dude, I hope you've been keeping warm.
Hey guys, yeah, this weather kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? Not that I'm complaining, I love cold weather.
There is something wonderfully comforting about it, isn't there?
I agree. I'm excited for the holidays now.
So, what's the plan?
Well, Yuri and I decided to put some money together and invite everyone to a fancy restaurant. Of course, Sayori and Monica are already off doing their own thing, so more food for us.
Speaking of, why didn't you join Sayori?
Oh, I didn't really want to intrude. Sari and Maka are trying to rekindle their friendship with each other. I figure I shouldn't tag along.
Oh, rekindle their... Oh, that's right. Monica told me a bit about that. Things did get a bit rough as the weeks progressed. I'm not quite sure why. But it is nice to hear they're trying to fix up their relationship again. Friendship.
Geez, so observant.
Oh, I didn't mean to speak on something I don't know anything about. I'm sorry.
Come on, Natsuki, don't egg her on like that. He's fine, really.
I'm just teasing her. No biggie.
There is something I think you two should know, though. Monica, well, she got sick, I think, or something, and we had to take her to the hospital. Both their faces instantly light up with concern. She's fine now. She, I think she fainted or something. And you know how hasty Sari can be with these things. But yeah, I figure you two should know what happened.
Well, I'm glad to hear she's okay. That's pretty wild.
Same here. I've actually seen Monica faint before, so it's actually a bit relieving that she got the help she needed.
Wait, you saw her literally faint and didn't take her to the doctor? What's wrong with you?
She insisted she didn't need the help. I still stay by her side.
Okay, don't fight, please. This was supposed to be a good time, remember? Besides, like I said, she's okay. She also insisted that she didn't need to see a doctor. Sari's watching out for her.
Alright. Sorry for yelling at you, Yuri. I was just worried.
I'm sorry for making things sound confusing.
You're good. No need to get worked up over it, okay?
Okay.
Great, we're all friends again.
So, where do you guys want to eat? We have more money now than we don't have to account for everyone, so we can splurge a little.
There is that fancy restaurant down the street. Want to go there?
Sure, let's try it out.
The three of us walk into what is essentially a whole nother world of refined elegance. This looks like a bar. And they're all 18, which means they can't legally drink. The ambience is set with a soft, dimming light that casts a warm, yellow glow across the dining area. The Madre D, as Yuri calls him, greets us with a warm smile and guides us to our table.
Hey, you guys don't feel a bit nervous, do you?
Nervous? I don't feel nervous.
Nervous as when we look too poor to be here? Look how we're dressed compared to everyone else.
There are a few people dressed in suits and fancy dresses, which does make us stand out a bit. But it's also snowing outside. I think we'd be ridiculous for looking the way we do at the moment. I'd say we're fine. We're paying customers, aren't we? A waiter comes by, introduces herself, and hands us menus. We all order a glass of water, as to avoid paying extra for drinks.
What are you guys thinking of eating?
Well, I don't want to go too crazy. After all, it's your money and Natsuki's.
Hey, remember what I said? We saved this up for all of us. There's plenty to go around.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm gonna get this Tansanaski. It sounds pretty good.
I'm probably going to have some samishi. I haven't had that in a while.
I'm going to order a pizza. We all share that too.
Ah, Natsuki. You are definitely my favorite. Ah, I didn't even see they had pizza on the menu. I wouldn't mind trying that either. The waitress comes by after a few minutes to take our orders. After she takes our menus away, we all sit back down and relax to take in the atmosphere. I started thinking about Sayori and how I want to tell her how I feel. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need your help. It's about Sayori.
What is it?
Um, okay, well, this is kind of embarrassing, but
Let me guess. You want to ask her out. I'd say it's about time.
read me like a book. Yeah, that's what I need help with. If I'm being completely honest, I'm still pretty afraid to tell her how I feel.
Why is that?
I scratch my head nervously. Well, the truth is I already confessed to her a very long time ago. Right before she... You know.
Oh,
Yeah. So, I kind of just didn't consider that to be a real confession. I don't think she did either. Or maybe she did, I don't know. But that's all left behind me now. I know how I feel, especially now. And I want to tell her, but I don't know how. Deep down, I'm still a little scared.
well, that's understandable. I'd be scared too if I associated my confession with something so horrible.
Yeah, me too. I had a lot of guilt in my head after Sayori saw us working together on the festival cupcakes.
That's right. You had mentioned that sorry meant maybe felt jealous or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm glad you guys understand me, but I don't want to feel stuck or scared anymore. I really like her, and I'm just trying to figure out the right way to ask.
Well, boyfriendless Natsuki and I can try to give you a feminine perspective.
You didn't need to throw in the boyfriendless part.
Well, I still think you guys can provide some good insight. How do you guys think I should go about it?
Well, just remember to take our advice with a grain of salt.
I agree. Proceed with caution, DCD.
Well, you should try being straightforward and honest. No kitty crap where you drop hints or dodge the topic. Just say, hey, I really like spending time with you. Would you like to be my girlfriend?
Well, I think that's a good approach. Being sincere and respectful is important. But it's a little basic, don't you think? Sayori and DTD have spent plenty of time with each other. There needs to be a bit more passion in there. Make it seem different from other times you've asked her to spend time with you. Maybe say, "Oh Sayori, fair maiden of sunlight, let thy heart be swayed by the depths of my affection. My love for you burns brighter than 1,000 suns."
Jeez Louise, Yuri, calm down. This isn't a romance novel.
Um, right. I got carried away there.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm saying that. I do get what you mean, though. That's not bad advice. I just don't want to go overboard either. Sayori's a pretty simple girl.
What about a love letter or a poem?
I don't know, I'm not very good at writing poems.
They'll be from the heart. That's what matters here.
Okay, that is true. Should I just say something like, Sayori, I really, really like you. I'd like for us to become more than just friends.
That's a little boring.
Yeah, it could be a little better.
They both grumble to themselves, but loud enough for me to hear. Hey, I'm trying my best here.
I think the point is that it comes from you. It's a confession that you're making on your own. But if you'd like to make it more memorable, maybe take her to a place you and her find special.
Yeah, and then from there, you can just tell her how you feel. Even if you sound dumb, I think she'll think it's super sweet.
So, I guess I should personalize it in a way?
Exactly. I'm sure she'll accept your confession. I can tell she really likes you.
Well, okay, maybe I'll do it tonight. Maybe tomorrow instead?
Don't wish that out. This weekend is the time you have to do it.
Okay, I'll try my best. My next question is a bit more embarrassing. But what do you do when a girl says yes to a confession?
Huh? You mean you don't know?
Do you?
Of course I do, you Well, I have a good idea what you're supposed to do.
Which is?
I don't know, you hug or something?
Well, normally you two would share a kiss, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes Natsuki is right. All you do is hug and express your feelings to each other.
I chuckle to myself as I take a sip of water. Man, you guys make it sound so easy.
Well, Dad, neither of us have any experience with things like this. I'm just gonna go off what I read in manga.
And I'm just going off of what I've seen in romance novels.
At least this isn't from your horror novels.
If I was pulling information from there, this conversation would be very different.
How so?
That would be a spoiler.
Right. Shortly after our conversation finishes, our food arrives. We finish up our meals and sit back in our chairs practically at the same time. That hit the spot.
Hey, no one will oppose if I take the rest of this pizza home, right?
Not at all. Take all the leftovers you'd like.
Perfect, because I was going to do it anyway.
Natsuki waves down a waiter to ask for a takeout box. Yuri and I receive the bill and sort out the payment for all the food.
Alright, that should cover it. Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah, let's go. The three of us walk out into the brisk outdoors and immediately cross our arms to try and preserve the warmth of the restaurant. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Well, my suggestion would be for you to return home and get ready to talk to Sayori.
I agree. You gotta mentally prepare yourself.
Suddenly, I want to spend more time with you guys.
That's sweet, DTT. Stop being a baby.
Good one.
Yuri stares at me sternly. I don't even and doesn't show even a hint of playfulness. Okay, I'll try to do it tonight.
Great, you can always text or call me if you need anything.
Same goes for me. If you're really not feeling up for it tonight, then try to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Thanks, guys. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm sorry that it's a little bit shorter than it would usually be, but I've got stuff that I need to get to, and I don't feel like, splitting the video into stuff that I have to edit and all that. Like, I try to do as little editing on these videos as possible. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is DTD. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out my other videos as well, and remember to tell a friend about the channel. And remember to tell that friend to tell a friend about the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!